Go, baby! Go! Hey folks, it's good to see you again. Believe it or not, I'm taking us down to the Maryland International Raceway this evening from 6 o'clock till 10 o'clock. It's about a 3 or 4 hour drive. I'm going down with a neighbor of mine, Bob Spangler, who will be coaching me along. And I'm going to see if I can do better than last year runs, which was 1 year and 1 week ago. And I'm running a stock car, completely stock tires, all season radials. I got a stock air filter. I'm not running the appearance package. I have the original engine cover that I had when I bought the car. So we'll see how I do. Okay folks, I'm doing my second run at Maryland International. My first run was 11.351, a little disappointing, but still not bad for a total stock car. I'm running at 178 degrees, which is pretty good temperature right now. I'm going to try this in race mode suspension, stiffer suspension. Okay, not sure how I did there with the launch. Did that in race mode. What the hell?
Hey,
What?
I think you did 11:29.3.
No way.
I think that's what he said. I was videoing. I hope I got it, but I think that's what he said on there when he announced there.
Well,
Check, see what you get. Check your slip.
thank you.
100. You did 120 mile an hour. I know that.
Hey, I did it.
Yep. I think you did.
11.293. Yeah, I just got the ticket.
Yeah, I thought that's what he said.
Let's go home. Let's go home.
Awesome, Bob.
This
That's
is
awesome.
great. Yeah, you're on video, by the way, but things are going. 11.293. I was looking for 11.295.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw. I heard him. I was like, all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
You did good, Bob. You did good. It looked like it hooked up. I tried to get as best I could, but I'm on the other side here. But I don't know if I got as good as I could have. But
It's okay,
I know.
Bob.
I got some of it.
Hey, I switched to race mode, race suspension. So
Yeah.
maybe that helped me big time.
Yeah. Yeah, must have, because
I thought,
man,
you know, if it doesn't make any difference this time, I'll go back to sport next time. So I thought I'll try race, and it must have made a difference. Okay, so I'm getting ready to do the final run. I missed the very first run. I did pretty good the last run. I'm going to see if I can best it on a good night for driving down the drag strip. My temps are good, good and low.
And drive with confidence. Attention racers and fans. When the unexpected happens,
I'm going to stick with race mode. Seemed to work with me last time.
on personal injury and workers' compensation cases and fight for
Here we go.
so you can focus on what matters most, getting back on track.
They've been doing an excellent job here prepping the tracks. And with the good quality air, negative DAs, I believe we were shooting for a negative DA of 900 at 10 o'clock. And the time right now is 9:42. So I wouldn't be surprised if we've already hit that. My tire pressures are at 41 up front, 24 in the rear. I have 21,564 miles on the car and countless heat cycles on my Michelin PS4 all-season tires.
Could I have your attention, racers? Listen up. This will be the fourth and final session we'll run tonight.
And as this is our fourth and final session, we are also going to be closing the Hot Rods Diner in 15 minutes. So that would be right at the top of the hour, 10 o'clock. Hot Rods Diner will be closed at that time. So if you'd like to get something quick to warm you up, now's the time to do it before 10 o'clock so that Hot Rods Diner can close at that time. We thank you for visiting the diner, and we thank you for joining us here tonight at Maryland International Raceway. We're going to finish off with this fourth session, and then we will be done for the evening.
See how I did on that one. That felt pretty damn good though. We'll see how that did. Thank you. $11,294. So that pretty much was close to the last one I ran. So that means I have two of the top runs in the world for a stock C8 hardtop convertible. 11,294. Not too bad. Pretty consistent. So I'm pretty pleased with the runs tonight. I wasn't sure I could do it. I was pretty anxious all day, waiting for the evening to come, and then the long 3.5 hour drive is not pleasant in Washington, D.C. traffic. Bob Zinn here. I'm back to do a quick recap of the weekend runs that I had. The 3 runs. It was 4 sessions. I missed the very first session, but I did hit the second, third, and fourth. So I got 3 runs in. The first run, I did 11,351. It wasn't that bad of a run, but it wasn't what I was hoping for. You know, I was kind of a little discouraged. And Maryland International Raceway, I picked that track. I looked at 3 different tracks around the area within, 3.5 hour drive to find which one will have the best air quality. Maryland International almost always has the best air on the same day. And in this case, it was the best air of the year so far. They have a couple more sessions coming up. And the air makes all the difference in a stock car, how the engine performs. You're not tuning the engine or anything like that. So it's all about the air quality when you're running to get a really good time. I mean, these cars can run from like 11,293 up until as high as 13 seconds, depending on your altitude. So yeah, the other thing about Maryland International is between each session they were prepping the track. They done a great job last year about that too, and that helped me get a very good run on that last run last year. The reason I went back is because over the summer here, there was a question about my air filter, Tac Blue air filter that I had in the car when I ran the run last year. The summer before the fall of last year, I had reached out to the forums to get people's opinion whether a different air filter would make a difference, being stock or non-stock. And at the time, I only got one response saying it was okay, it was considered stock. I reached out again as a follow-up to get more responses, and there was no other responses on the forum at the time. So I ran last year with an Tac Blue air filter and set a pretty good time. So since it was considered non-stock later this summer, I decided to go back, put a stock air filter in, GM ACDELCO filter. You saw the picture of the filter going in. It was brand new. I didn't want to use my original filter because it was dirty. I had used that. I had it in since last November actually. So I wanted to have a pretty clean air filter. I wanted to check the air box. It was full of leaves. It was full of leaves last year after the run. And this year it had a few leaves in it too. But they did an excellent job at the racetrack to prep the thing. I want to thank Bob Spangler, my neighbor, for coming down and giving me confidence and coaching me along, and the special phone call. Never had that happen where I'm going down the track. I had the phone in the car because I have a draggy run and it's a timing device as well. But the phone call comes in and it took me by surprise, but it was all great news. So like I said, everything is stock on this car. I even accidentally left in the floor mats, so I didn't even take out the floor mats for weight reduction, although I was running at 2 gallons. That's the only weight reduction I had, was just not having a full tank of gas and 2 gallons. Running stock tires, stock engine bay cover. I took off the appearance package that I had on there. They're about the same weight, but I didn't want any question about that, so I put the insulated stock engine bay cover on that you saw earlier in the video before I left, and it was a great night. It was a great night. It was a good, big thrill. I like the competition. I know 458, a good friend. I consider him a good friend of mine, and he's been doing this for 30 years. I'm kind of new at the game, but he helps everyone out on the forums, and I talked to him a couple weeks ago. He wanted me to start modifying my car so I could compete against him there. I told him I wanted to stay stock and take one more run at this, and all the stars, so to speak, aligned on Friday night with the best air of the season so far. So I think I recaptured the world record times now, actually first and second on the list, but not by much. And the time I had versus last year was all within 8,000th of a second. 8,000th of a second from last year's time. So I don't know if the air filters make any difference or not. It doesn't seem like it's much, but I'm glad I could do it and accomplish my goal. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.